Hi class, welcome to Medical Terminology. This video will take you a little bit into week one and then also take you on a course tour so you understand how your med term class is set up. First of all, let's go over here to faculty information. Here you can find out my information. As you know, we're not in the office right now, but if you'd like to set up a time to have a Zoom meeting with me, you can welcome to email me. I respond to emails pretty quickly. So please, if you have a question, that's how you reach me. Here is your syllabus and your schedule. And so one of the most important things you do right away is to read your syllabus and understand the policies for everything in your course and make sure that you understand what the expectations are so you can be successful. Here is your course schedule. With your course schedule, you will notice most weeks, every week you have 2 due dates. And so you're going to want to look at your course schedule and see how you need to organize your assignments and make sure that you can complete things on time. As you will see in my syllabus, you're going to really want to do that. And understand that med term is a lot. You know, it's hard to learn a new language. And so what's really going to be important is that you map out your time. This course will take 7.5 to 9 hours a week to complete successfully. And it is built for that time. And so you will need to spend time sitting down and mapping out how you'll be successful. Before I actually show you the weekly folders, I want to take you here to course resources. And so you are going to register for Connect. This is your textbook. It comes with your class. Here's what you do to register for it. It's a piece of cake, one time and you're done. And then here is how you register for CTE Skills. CTE Skills, it's a button right here, and you'll also see links in your weekly folder. You need to register for that. Please use your CWI email and just fill it out. And this gives you access to a bunch of medical terminology videos, as well as AMP and some other cool stuff. And so you want to get this done ideally right away so you begin to have access. And here is just a video on learning how to understand weighted grades, because that's what I use in this course. And here is your quiz and exam policies. Next, you'll see over here, you have a button for CTE Skills. You also have a button for team pronunciations. You have not been placed into a team yet. That won't happen until the beginning of next week, as students are kind of moving in and moving out of classes. And so when I place you into a team, I will send an email and you will know. Feel free to go ahead and watch this video if you so choose about how your team pronunciations will work. This is worth 10% of your total grade. And so it will be important for you to receive an A in the course, that you do this well. This is also going to be really helpful for studying for exams and for really learning and spelling and remembering the definitions. And any way in medical terminology that we can spend time looking at these words in different ways and utilizing them differently is how we will remember them and retain them. Students actually get a lot of value out of doing the team pronunciations, and so I think you will as well. What you will find in my course is everything is organized into a weekly folder. Here is an audio glossary. Like I said, you have pronunciations, right? Well, it's going to be really helpful for you to hear how the words are pronounced. And so here you'll have access to that, and it has every word in there. And so feel free to use that anytime. It kind of looks like an assignment, but it's not. And then you will see here you have the first 4 weeks open to you. And so every week will be organized as in a weekly folder. It will always be a one-stop shop. You will see on the outside of the folder what will be due and the due dates with which it's due by. Okay, let me go ahead and go into week one, and your week will always look like starting with a lesson overview. These are the learning outcomes for the chapter. In this particular week, week one and week two are always a little different. You have an orientation, succeeding in your online course. You have a couple of videos about just the beginning of learning medical terminology. I'll always post a PowerPoint. Now, this PowerPoint is not narrated. I try to use the videos for that because narrated PowerPoints, especially with medical terminology, could get super boring. And so I don't do that. This is just for you to study. So you can print these out. You can use them to test yourself, however you want. And then you'll see here you have a Learn Smart. Every single chapter will have a Learn Smart, which is an interactive book. It's how you read the chapters, and it interacts with you so you can be learning the information as you're reading. And then you'll always have a folder with Connect activities. Now, your Connect orientation. This is actually very important. Not quite sure why it wants to be hidden, but it won't be for you. And so you want to make sure that you complete this right away. You have to watch the videos. I cannot tell you how many times students will ask me questions and I'll be like, wow, there was a video that covered that. Did you really watch the videos in the orientation? So please make sure that you do that right away. And then you'll see this is the other work that you have due this week. And you'll always have activities associated with the chapter. It won't be until week 3 that you start consistently seeing the week set up exactly the same. And I do that so you can get into a rhythm of studying and always know what you need to be doing that week. I find that easier with courses that can be more challenging. All right, well, as I said, welcome to Medical Terminology. And if you have questions, feel free to email me. Have a great start to your week.